Then you live back in the days. Don't be left behind. Join the new normal of digital world. Let radio and television be at your fingertips. Get news and current events, entertainment, sports, kiddies programs, and more at your beck and call on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Just visit and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all social media platforms. Then you are a global citizen. Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Voice of the voiceless.
Sports Bar.
Ericsson, Garnacho hasn't stopped. Garnacho has scored in stoppage time, and Manchester United have nicked it.
For updates in the world of football.
Sterling for Liverpool. He's seen Henderson face to face with Fernandinho. Henderson! Oh wow! Lifts the Anfield roof. Company's error, yes!
Formula One.
Imka's down the inside now. Comes Carlos Sainz on Lewis Hamilton. Sainz just squeezes Hamilton, who goes over the rumble strip.
Cycling. Boxing. Basketball and lots more. Listen to us live on Sport Rush, Mondays to Fridays, 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. on Al-IyamoyeTv Radio. For more inquiries, please call 0806-242-9799. Sport Rush, your everyday dose of sports.
Morning everyone, happy new week to you all and happy new day to you all. It's Sportville on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio will give you the updates on sport all over the world today, and I am YAZID.
I'm sure Moshid SMD Sports.
Okay, starting with a misery from Hansi Flick, sacked as the German national team manager just yesterday, and let's not forget he was also sacked just a few months back by Germany, where they brought in Thomas Tuchel as a replacement for Hansi Flick. Do we say this is a cause?
No, it was not Thomas Tuchel. I think it was Nagelsmann.
Okay, Nagelsmann. Okay. Hansi Flick being sacked by as the German national team manager.
Although in the first, I can't really blame Hansi Flick on the Germany national team failure so far, because was it not 2 or 3 months ago that one of the legends of Germany came out, the legend of Bayern Munich came out and said, and that was Bastian Schweinsteiger. He said something like it was Pep Guardiola that makes Germany football to get to get down. That we are not seeing much of what we call German machine again. And I said it that day that I actually accept the fact that it was Pep Guardiola. But I'll not really say it was Pep Guardiola, because it was the FA that makes Guardiola to have much influence in the German national side. The reason why I say such is when Pep Guardiola got to Bayern Munich, that was 2013. I think his first story was against Jose Mourinho in the Super Cup, whereby Chelsea won the Europa League and Bayern Munich won the Champions League. And then Guardiola has really molded German national team, Bayern Munich, to a Barcelona side. That whenever you see Bayern Munich playing, you will see playing a tiki-taka football. And what we know Germany Football League for is to have a kind of style of play that acceleration, a touch shoot, a counter-attack style of play. So Germany, let's look at Bayern Munich. When they have the Roy Mackey, we have the likes of Bastian Schweinsteiger, Philipp Lahm, we have the likes of Michael Ballack, Claudio Pizarro, Mandzukic, that we have them at Bayern Munich then. You see, Bayern Munich is not the kind of team that always have the ball, knock the ball around. What they do is they knock the ball around, not quite sometimes, and immediately they play a counter. Now, at Bayern Munich then, look at the transformation of Philipp Lahm from a right fullback to a defensive midfielder. Look at Boateng, from playing from central position, he was playing from the right hand side, same thing as midfielder or left back position. Let's look when Philipp Lahm got retired. One of the best defender I know of, a right back that have not get red card in his career. When Philipp Lahm retired, they got a player that is an Heir heir of Philip Lam, which is Joshua Kimmich. Don't forget, it was Pep Guardiola that gave this guy chance. Joshua Kimmich now is now 28, 29 years old, and from giving Joshua Kimmich chance, instead of Joshua Kimmich to play from the right side, he was played in the central midfield position. So a lot of changes. Thomas Muller changed in position. Manenua being turned to a kind of goalkeeper that will move out of his box and play at high position on the pitch of play. So all this, and it was the model that the likes of Borussia Dortmund copied. That we know player that always dominates German national team is Bayern Munich. Few will come from Borussia Dortmund. And don't forget, when Borussia Dortmund won the league under Thomas Tuchel, then you could know the kind of player they have. Marco Reus, they have the like of most German player, Subotic, and the likes. Look now, we play. Which player are they parading? They are still parading the same kind of player that plays under Pep Guardiola. Now, Joshua Kimmich against Japan. Remember Japan divided them 4-1. Joshua Kimmich was played at the right back position, where he's not that okay, but he only needs to play. And let's look at Germany national team player. How are they performing in their respective clubs? Let's come from the back line. Let's look at Antonio Rudiger. I think we need to look at the formation he used that day. Let's look at Antonio Rudiger. Antonio Rudiger at Real Madrid. Is he playing that well for Real Madrid? He's not really playing for Real Madrid. There was a time that people thought Antonio Rudiger is one of the best defenders in the whole world. But since he left Chelsea, he has been unable to replicate the performance we all know him at Chelsea. Let's look at Joshua Kimmich. Joshua Kimmich under Thomas Tuchel, he has not been very, very okay under Thomas Tuchel. He has not been playing fine under Thomas Tuchel. And let's look at Ilkay Gundogan. He just got transferred to Barcelona. He has not really get the kind of form we expected him of at Barcelona. Let's look at Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz starts the game and he ended up playing one of the flop of the game. And Kai Havertz at Arsenal has not been playing very fine as well. He's not playing very good. All Arsenal fans are really complaining about him. And all other players like that. I think really Leozain, I think he scored the goal. Said Gnabry, that we know that is one of the best players then. Now, what is he giving Bayern Munich? What is he giving the German national team? Now, is that now high time for Germany to go back to the drawing board? When they have the likes of Messi, Ozil, when they won the World Cup 2014, they didn't really play the tiki-taka football. I could remember when they defeated Brazil. When they defeated Brazil, it's not 6-1 or 5-1. Brazil was playing tiki-taka, and Germany under their coach then. I think I forgot the coach. I got World Cup for them, and I know and the Scully really played so very well in that World Cup. The counter-attack style of football. Messi, Ozil, we see the kind of we see what all of them can do for German national team. Now it's time for the FA to go back to have the kind of influence on all this club. I think Thomas Tuchel is now at Bayern Munich. You know the kind of coach that always plays tiki-taka football. Now tiki-taka football has now moved out to Germany. It's a little bit, and a lot of focus should now come back to the new players that are coming on ground for German national team side. Let's go in a short commercial break. When we come back, we'll give you another update on sports all around the world.
Thousands have been disappointed severally in their bid to seek greener pasture abroad. To those quack in the traveling agency business, it is a rocket science. That is not our case at TAOHEED Travels and Tour. We have in-depth details on how to successfully, without stress, help you process and secure your visa to anywhere in the world. Do you want permanent residential visa, visiting and tourism visa, student visa to places like Europe, America, Asia, Africa? It's no big deal to us at TAOHEED Travels and Tour. Our years of experience and expertise speaks volumes volume for us. Let's process and secure visa for you to UK, USA, and Canada within a twinkle of an eye. We offer Hajj and Umrah services to our Muslim faithfuls. What are you waiting for? Consult us at number 9, TAOHEED Central Mosque, Sholanke Street, behind Laroy Hotel, Abiola Way, Abeokuta. 0802 733 0900 or 0806 578 4060. Stop wasting money. Pay for peace of mind. Talk to TAOHEED Travels and Tour.
Gbogbo aláfẹ́ tó gbayì tó fẹ́ wọṣọ yìí ṣoge tó bágbàmú ló ń kọjá lọ sí House of Zayana. House of Zayana, the name I know when we talk of top-notch fashion, quality materials and class. House of Zayana, lẹ́tí máa rójúlówó Turkey wears, Egypt and Malaysia clothing, Dubai, àwọn designer bags lóríṣiríṣi. Àwọn ìtẹ̀lẹ̀ bàtà tó jiná tí wọ́n fawọ́ original ṣe. Àwọn aago kájọ́ tó ń ka wákàtí ọjọ́. Designer sunglasses and perfumes. Pẹ̀lú àwọn gbogbo nǹkan tóbìnrin àsìkò fi ń gbafẹ́ lò gbà. Mo débẹ̀ ojú mi ń ṣe kámi. Èmi ni ó rà, èmi ni ó mú. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin mùsùlùmí ẹlẹ́sìn tẹ́ gbòógè gbọ́n pa fashion tẹ́ wá nílò jàlábíà, hijab àti àbáyà lóríṣiríṣi. House of Zayana lẹ́ ò ti rí gbogbo ẹ̀ rà. House of Zayana wà ní 52 Ọlọ́run ṣògo road adjacent Redeemed Church Agape Parish Ọlọ́run ṣògo Abẹ́òkúta. Lórí Instagram House of Zayana 08165688618. House of Zayana, ilé ìtajà tá a ti ń tojúlówó aṣọ àti nǹkan aṣaralóge tí ń gbéni níyì.
Sportville on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio on the US Open Male, US Open Djokovic beat Medvedev to win 24th Grand Slam. The 36-year-old Serb won 6-3, 7-6, 7-5, 6-3, but the straight set scoreline does not tell how deep he had to dig. The US Open female, the US Open 2023 results female, Coco Gauff beat Arina Sabalenka in the New York Gulf 19, clinched a 2-6, 6-3, 6 to win over Sabalenka on a delirious Alto Ash Stadium. Gauff has become the first American teenager to win the US Open since Serena Williams in 1999. Back to football news. Okay, one of two ex-Chelsea stars agree on amazing Arsenal star Bukayo Saka amid Lionel Messi comparison. Not comparing Bukayo Saka to Lionel Messi directly, but let's go into what they said. They said that Bukayo Saka does plays. He has the ability to cut in, just like Lionel Messi, which very few players have it. Yeah, he mentioned the likes of Mohamed Salah having the ability to cut in, like Lionel Messi. And the former Chelsea duo said that was Joe Cole and Andy Shevchenko. Do you agree on what they said?
I don't really agree on what they say, because if I would say a player that's playing in the mode of Lionel Messi that knows how to cut into the left side and use his legs to score the goals, Heir. When Heir was playing football, when he was still active playing football, I couldn't remember. I remember what he does in the English Premier League when he played for Chelsea. After Chelsea, he went to Real Madrid. He didn't really play well at Real Madrid. From Real Madrid, he went to Bayern Munich, and we saw what this guy. I can still remember the goal he scored in 2010 or 2009 Champions League semi-final against Manchester United under Sir Alex Ferguson. It was a corner kick from Frank Ribery, and he just need to bend like this, and from outside the box, he bend the ball right hand side. We know, and Robin, he doesn't know how to use any foot, just only the left foot. And whenever you have a left back that wants to play against Heir, it's very, very difficult. No, because Saka still needs some level of consistency. There are some matches that because Saka will be silent. Look at the game against Manchester United 2 weeks ago. He was silent.
Throughout the match.
If you play someone against Lionel Messi or Ayeroben, Messi is using right or left. Maybe let's assume you went ahead to go and play the likes of Bozingua. Chelsea did such a thing before. When Chelsea want to play against Barcelona in 2012 semi-final, Chelsea played Bozingua and Ashley Cole. The thought they will find time to limit the influence of Lionel Messi. But you know Messi, either you use right or left, he will still find the way to get out of the team. I can remember as well when Pep Guardiola played against Barcelona, one of the Manchester United, Manchester City, and company James Milner that day. Once Lionel Messi showed Guardiola was forced to stood up and the clap for Lionel Messi and say, this guy is the GOAT. So Guardiola still need a lot of consistent in his style of play. He will need to play so many, even though, let's look at Mohamed Salah. When Salah plays some matches that will be silent. Look at the first game against Chelsea. He only played about 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, he was neutralized in the game by Lewis Cole. But Messi, it's very hard, difficult for you to silence Messi, for you to silence Ayeroben. It should not be only when Bukayo Saka doesn't limit himself to the left hand side alone, right hand side alone. When he knows how to have a freedom on the field of play, then we can categorize that the kind of player that knows. Although when Bukayo Saka dribbles you, you know when it's at the left foot, the only thing for him is to shoot. And I will even say, I prefer when I saw ball coming from the left foot of Martin Odegaard. You know, it's a goal. You know, he always plays it clinically and he finds the back of the net. Because Saka is still getting there. How old? He's still 23 years of age. He will still get there. A brilliant young lad that broke into the Arsenal first game is very, very good man. Fitness for Bukayo Saka. He's still getting there, but to compare him and saying he's kind of one of player that knows how to use snapper and Ayeroben, at least I'll put him on the side of Lionel Messi. But Lionel Messi is far ahead of one of them. Sure. It's like you saying Frank Ribery. You want to put Frank Ribery beside someone that knows, player that knows how to, when they call to the right hand side and shoot so well like that. Frank Ribery is one kind of player that knows how to score goals very well. Sometimes he's not lucky in front of goal. People say about Ayeroben, but you know when they shoot with their left or right legs, you know either he shot on target, either he scored or he made assist. So because when he knows how to roam about the field, don't limit himself to the right hand side. You know, playing in the middle. From the left hand side, he will be classified at least to be on the side of Lionel Messi.
Okay, Mikel Arteta asked Kai Havertz Arsenal alternative, and it isn't Fabio Vieira or Mr. True. It's a new scheme of saying, looking at the performance of Leonardo Trossard in the Belgian team, playing as a supporting striker as expected. Kai Havertz should play at Arsenal, and now Mikel Arteta should now focus on Leonardo Trossard, playing him instead of Kai Havertz in that position.
Me, I would say no.
Okay.
The only thing I would have advised Mikel Arteta to do such to is to bring back Fabio Vieira, to join Declan Rice, and let Martin Odegaard be free. Let him use Trossard. So I continue saying it. Martinelli is a schoolboy player. This season, he has not had any hand in that Arsenal goal at all. I don't know the reason why Mikel Arteta continue using this guy. Towards the end of last season, we saw when he used Leonardo Trossard and what he does for Arsenal. So I still believe, look at the game changer from Fabio Vieira, same thing as against Manchester United. He does same thing. So he's kind of game changer, and when you start such a player, you know he's going to give you some clips in the midfield. You know when you start him, all the workload will not be on him. When the time he brings Fabio Vieira in, the workload is on Fabio Vieira to deliver, and he always does such. So bringing Fabio Vieira, you know, Papatis now is out injured 6 weeks, and you can't underestimate what this guy always does for us. So playing Declan Rice, Fabio Vieira, and using Martin Odegaard to go back to his preferred position to play, and not playing him his preferred position at the back of the striker. Is this score goal than Kai Havertz that plays at the back of the striker? So I prefer Fabio Vieira to come in, Odegaard to go back to his preferred position, and maybe throw that to because after the international break, A lot will happen. Teams that have been on form might end up being one of the teams that will not get themselves when they come from the break. This break is a blessing for some teams. Teams like Chelsea, some Manchester United. It's a blessing for them that they will be able to get themselves back. After the international break, they will get going. But some teams that are winning, the winning mentality, the likes of West Ham United. I said something, West Ham United might come back from international break and everything might not go well for them. Because you need a lot of rhymes to go. And don't forget, they want to introduce Mamadou Kudus in the team.
Yeah.
It means one of the player that plays in front line we need to get out of the team, which possibly might be Anthony. Possibly it might be Anthony. And when you remove Anthony from West Ham United team, you know what you are losing. You are losing the track back from a striker. You are losing a defensive striker. You are losing one that is very old that can bully defenders. So a lot of things, and same thing as Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham now, when they come from the other place, maybe they want to use Brendan Johnson. The rhyme of the team might. Same thing as Manchester City. Manchester City might say, okay, it's time for us to bring Martin Nunes to the team and find a way to incorporate them together. So it's a blessing to some teams, but teams that are blessing to, are they not getting injured? Chelsea, out of injury. Now, Nikolaevich is out injured. Manchester United, Anthony is out, not with injury, but with violent scandal. Which are now available for Manchester United in the attacking option. They only have Machia, Rashford, Odilon, and Pelistri and Garnacho in the front line. So it might be a blessing, and it might not be a blessing for some teams. But international break, after international day, we know some teams always find it difficult to get themselves back out of play.
On Anthony that you just mentioned, I watched an interview yesterday with a lady, and the lady was asking a few questions on the allegations, and I said everything was completely lies from the girl. He said they both had interest in each other, but it never hurt her in any way.
You know what? Even though out of football, in the real life sense, when there is a marriage that involves violence, that involves husband and wife to abuse themselves, that kind of marriage is cause for a lot of concern. Because Anthony said he doesn't beat this lady
At all.
and this lady said she has evidence. So we don't know who to trust between both of them. The lady said she has an evidence. A WhatsApp chat that Anthony had with Manchester United medical to come and treat the lady because of the injuries she sustained when Anthony was. It might not be beating. It might not be mere pushing. It's violence. Don't forget, 2 other ladies came in and said such a thing as well to Anthony. That Anthony wanted to rape one of them. That he ended up pushing her to bed, beating her. But at the end of the day, he doesn't make Anthony to have his way through. Same thing, another lady from Brazil also came out. Now it's now 3 ladies. It's not possible for one to be lying and the other 2 to be lying if there is no action from Anthony that makes them to lie against him. Don't forget, Anthony himself said the marriage is not a smooth relationship between both of them. Yeah. That they always abuse each other. So abuse can bring in violence. It's just quite unfortunate that it's the same year that Marcelo to get out of Manchester United. Now Anthony having problem with Manchester United as well. Now Man U has come out and said Anthony should stay out of Man U
for some time.
Now if he is found guilty, we might see Anthony and Manchester United parting ways, maybe terminating his contract. Because the reason why Manchester would own is it takes a long time before they could reach agreement and say he should go out on it, because he's an English boy. Anthony comes from Brazil. And don't forget, if they find him guilty, he need to go to jail. And he needs to go to Brazil, go and spend the jail. Will Manchester United now wait for him? It means Manchester United as well, they are short in that aspect. So we can't really say the actual truth behind this story, because both of them have said something. And Anthony said something yesterday. They said he knows the truth will prevail. That the police are doing everything in order for them to be able to get out the truth of the matter. But this lady said he has a lot of evidences. Video, a picture of where she got caught. Video of where her breast got injured, where she did a lot of surgery. So a lot of things, charts between Anthony and Manchester United Medical. And when like medical said they didn't debunk that it was not true, but it was not true that they went ahead to treat her. But Anthony made the call. Now we are seeing some element of truth from what the lady said. And now they are ex. They are not. It was even this lady that escorted Anthony from Netherlands to Manchester United when they want to get transfer from Heir to Manchester United. But it's quite very unfortunate now. The players now are not getting issue with their marital affair. True. That is issue that has not been happening in the era of Steven Gerrard, Rio Ferdinand, DJ Drogba, John Terry, and the Bukayo. Because before they could get married to a lady, I remember the Drogba got married to his fiancée when their firstborn is 8 or 7 years old. Most of Steven Gerrard got married when his three daughters have grown up. They don't live a flamboyant life. Now that's what the question that a player playing for passion now or money. Then you will see a player when Steven Gerrard do like this. You know Steven Gerrard means that he really loves Liverpool. When Thierry Henry do like this, you know Thierry Henry means something. When John Terry he's calling the weekend, he still do like this. It means that he really loves Chelsea. Let's see Enzo Fernandez score now. When he do like this, let Man City comes and bring him money. He go. Bukayo Saka that we are saying that let Chelsea bring him money for Bukayo Saka. He will leave. The kind of extravagant life they are living now is quite different to the kind of lifestyle that old players use then.
Okay, and a recap of some of the international matches in the WCQ South America on Saturday. Brazil won 5-1, following Gabriel Magalhaes' debut in international football, and also Ukraine, England 1-1 Euro qualification on Saturday, and also Romania, Israel also 1-1, and Germany was also defeated by Japan 1-4. North Macedonia and Italy 1-1. Senegal and Rwanda on the Africa Cup of Nations on Saturday also 1-1, and yesterday Nigeria, the Super Eagles, made us proud, defeating Saint Tome 6-0 with Victor Osimhen with an hat-trick, Taiwo Awoniyi with a goal, Lukman also with a goal, and Samuel Chukwueze, a substitute, also came up with a goal. And also yesterday Denmark defeated Finland 1-0, and also Greece defeated Gibraltar 5-0. Netherlands also defeated Republic of Ireland 2-1. Serbia with Mitrovic with an hat-trick defeating Lithuania 3-1, and Slovenia also defeated San Marino 4-0. That was a quick talk on Nigeria.
We should expect some scoreline from the Super Eagles because in the first leg, the Super Eagles won 10-0 away from home, whereby Victor Osimhen scored 4 goals in that game. And yesterday as well, he continued from where he stopped. He scored a fantastic hat-trick. Yes, but I couldn't have in fact the goal of Taiwo Awoniyi, a very brilliant goal of Taiwo Awoniyi yesterday. And the Super Eagles of Nigeria, I hope they can go on with this kind of performance next year at the African Cup of Nations that will be hosted by the Ivory Coast. Because I see the kind of the nation soap that Jose Peseiro is trying to cook. If you look at the front line that is trying to use Victor Osimhen and Taiwo Awoniyi, he doesn't want to bench anyone because they are on the best form of their life for their respective clubs. So far so good. Super Eagles of Nigeria, they are going to go, and congratulations to Victor Osimhen being named the man of the match, and same thing as the high goal scorer of the Africa Cup of Nations qualifier. He scored 10 goals ahead of Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane as well. And I know Victor Osimhen will maybe in next 10 or 15 games for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, it will possibly for him to be the highest goal scorer of Nigeria so far. It's actually Yekini is at the top with 7 goals. I know Victor Osimhen now is 20 goals. He has 20 goals. He only needs 17 goals to make it. It's very small for Victor Osimhen to have. So thank you so much.
Okay, once again, Sportville today, you're on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Don't forget to like, follow, comment.